Good morning, YouTube. How are you doing on this fine day? Why is it a fine day, you ask? Well, I was supposed to work today and they gave me the day off. Can't complain about that. So I'm gonna work on my table today. You guys are coming along. It's gonna be a little bit different of a vlog though. By that I mean it's gonna be pretty much just me working on my table and a little bit of lifting later on with Burr, because it's like 2 o'clock right now. They told me, you know, I went to work and I didn't ask for anything, and they were just like, hey, we need to send someone home. Do you want a day off? And I was like, not gonna say no to that. So I took it off. You know, they let me have it off, and then I figured I'd do a little bit of work and then play, and then Burr will get home and then we'll lift and do all that stuff. But thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to begin by saying I apologize for the echo. We are in my barn at the moment. This is where I'm going to work. Let's start off this by saying, if you haven't already, if you're not a fan of Neck Deep or you haven't listened to Neck Deep before, check them out. Neck Deep is pretty good. It's a band I listened to for a good long while now. They just made their own style of the song Torn. This is how I feel, lying naked on the floor. I'm all out of faith. They did sorry about my terrible singing. They did a cover of that pretty much, and it's pretty good. So definitely check it out. Neck Deep, Torn. I'm not sponsored for any reason. I don't know why you have to say that, but this is a piece of wood, my chunk of wood that we got a while ago, and then here's the other one. Okay, my battery's about to die. Son of a gun. I'll be working on these, and I gotta sand them down, do a little bit of work to them, get them to where I can start cutting them and stuff. This has like a chunk out of it. Like, they're not perfect by any means, but it's gonna get cut back to here anyways. So, but look at the beautiful knots in this. It's really gorgeous. I got really two nice pieces of wood. My battery's gonna die, so I gotta go charge this really fast. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I already sanded this one. I have to hit it with 80 grit. I only hit it with 40 grit, but I gotta sand again this one. I did it, but I was having problems with the belt on it, so my dad helped me fix that. So let's get into it. Alright, so I hit that with the 80 or the 40 grit. Now I'm moving to the 80 grit. I'm gonna sand both of these off, get them all nice and smooth. I'm having troubles with this one. It's got like, obviously it's got like this grainy texture in it that's not coming out. I'm hoping the 80 takes it out. If not, I'm probably gonna have to plane this board down. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do that. Guess we'll see. Like I said, I hope the 80 takes it out, but if it doesn't, then I'll have to obviously go to plan B, plane it. We do know someone that has a planer. The only problem being, I'm gonna have to cut this board in half, and I don't want my bark falling off. I want this bark on there, or to stay on as much as possible. Like my coffee table I made, if you put like a epoxy over it, this will stick good and be protected good. It puts like a thick layer on, so hoping that's how this works, but you know, it's never 100% with this kind of stuff, so wish me luck. Not coming out. It's pretty gritty right there. I mean, it's smooth. Like if you run it back and forth, it's smooth right there, but it just won't come out. So I'll have to see what Veronica says about it. I'm gonna sand this one now. It's not taking me as long as I thought it would to sand this stuff though, honestly. Like I thought this would take a good amount of time. My coffee table and stuff like that took a good amount of time, but I also don't have 120 grit sandpaper, so not using that to sand at all. Sorry if I seem distracted. I'm watching over Molly and Mika right now. Make sure they're not getting into trouble. Well, my belt just broke. The sanding belt. I think I need to let this dry a little bit longer. And the only reason I say that is because this shouldn't be happening, I guess. It's very gummy. It's getting gummed up, I guess. I know it's a weird thing to say about wood, but when it gets gummed up like that, fuck's wrong with you two? Where it gets gummed up like that, it's supposed to let it sit longer and dry longer. Might have to do that, which is kind of a bummer. I wanted to get this done, not in a week by any means, but we're having a party, so it'd be nice to show. It's like a house showing party, so it'd be nice to show everybody about that, but you can only do what you can do, and at this point I can't do, so I'm just gonna have to wait. So we'll wait till Burr gets home. Might go stream some Destiny and pick back up when she's there.